Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here with you on Money Career reading for the week of June 24th through June 30th. Wowza. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. So I have to admit, it has been a wild and crazy week. I'm all about the TGIFs today, y'all. It's all about the TGIFs today. I'm sure that some of you or many of you may actually be feeling the same. So we're going to get right into this, see what is happening, what is coming in for you with money and career. Kind of got things all over. Let's go ahead and see what is going on for you, Aquarius, this week for money and career. This video may actually be coming out just a little bit late today, so we're going to go ahead and just say that right now. All right, we're going to get a couple of these cards here. And I feel kind of, it's just been a chaotic week. If you watched one of the readings from yesterday, you know that I've been taking care of a couple of family members who were in a pretty extreme accident. And yeah, it's been wild. Super thankful, super grateful that everything is good and that they are on the mend. Thank you. So yeah, wild. Okay. All right. We're going to get one of these little guys. And there we go. Now, I also am going to use this deck. This deck is a deck that I was gifted. So a lot of the people in it aren't ones that I would probably normally, but we'll get to that in a second. So overall here, Aquarius, you have the Nine of Pentacles as the first card out here. And with the Nine of Pentacles, you're really moving into this place, into this state of reaching for your dreams and of moving into this place of less struggle, or moving out of struggle, having more kind of luxury in your life. No matter how you define it, we all have different ideas of what success is, of what security is, financially, otherwise, of what happiness is, of what joy is, of what luxury is. But you're moving into this place where you're feeling more kind of in sync with yourself, in sync with your financial situation, in sync with potentially what you're doing for work. Some of you, what's coming through here, have really reached this position or this place within your life where you have decided to do what it is that you love as a career or as a means to make money. Now, you also have the Three of Cups coming in here. And with that Three of Cups, there's some celebration going on and some kind of togetherness. So this could be a promotion. This could be a big, kind of achievement that you have reached here, Aquarius, but there is a celebration with that. Some of you have really been reaching your goals. Some of you have really been reaching for the stars as well, or making a wish upon a lucky star that feels like for you during this time that it is coming through. It is coming true. So some of you have really been doing the work. You have this card over here also that says do the work. Some of you have really been doing the work, and you're feeling that satisfaction as you have been reaching for what it is that you are ready to accomplish, ready to have, ready to do, ready to be as far as money career is concerned, and moving into that position. This is really gorgeous energy. So there's celebration. Some of you may actually be going to dinner this weekend as a celebration. Some of you may have a get together as a celebration. Some of you may actually be having a kind of like a party to celebrate you, or somebody may be throwing a party to celebrate you for really reaching a milestone of sorts. Then you also have the Empress coming in here, and the Empress is all about that creative process. So some of you have really been moving into this creative process that has really brought an abundance and really been fertile with ideas, with new creations that you have been working towards. And that is really bringing about abundance for you. This celebration, this reaching for the stars, this actually really also having that wish that you have placed upon a lucky star and having that come true, this abundance, this really with this, right? Um, having that fertile knowledge, having that fertile creative kind of spike during this time that is really, really moving you into a different position, into your definition, your idea of what success may be. But wishing upon a lucky star, Aquarius, of course, this is a lucky star community, is something that, sometimes we think is kind of a childish idea or something that children do. And yet, what tends to happen is you wish upon that star, and when you do that, you're setting an intention for a goal or for something that you are reaching for within that, and that can allow for that wish to come true. It's almost as if you're putting it out to the sky, to the moon, to the stars as this wish, but it's also a setting an intention, clarity on what it is that you want, gaining a little bit more of that. It's also a creative process in the way that you do that, right? Being open to having things happen in miraculous, beautiful ways, almost like magic, because you're setting that out into the world, into the ethers, up to the universe, up to spirit, whatever resonates with you there, and it has that greater possibility of becoming true. So wishing upon a lucky star really can bring results because it's setting an intention, even though we don't always realize that's the way it works. Lucky stars. So, or excuse me, Aquarius lucky stars. Either way, so you have beautiful momentum coming in, and that celebration for an achievement, and that achievement may actually be, that you set that intention, and that intention is coming true as far as money and career go for you. Some of you, what is coming through, which is super random, why it's coming through, I don't know, but some of you may find yourself all of a sudden at a gas station or at a convenience store that sells lottery tickets, and just deciding to buy a lottery ticket during this time, and really being in this position where you're scratching it off, right? You're scratching it off, and you find that you have won a vast is the word coming through here, and that may be because it's right here, but a vast majority of money that you never even thought was possible. So for some of you, now I'm not saying don't come back and be like Kat said to do this. No, I'm just saying that some of you will instinctively be like paying for gas or something like that, and then look over and be like, oh my, that one really catches my attention. Let's get that lottery ticket. And then you find that you have won. There's so many different ways that that miracles and that magic can come into your life, and that is what is coming through for some. Now this may just be one person that has that urge to, out of the blue, buy a lottery ticket and finds one that kind of is illuminated to them, or when they look at it, it looks like it's kind of illuminated, and you may find that when you scratch it, you are winning a vast amount of money. Now you also have the vast vistas, expand your horizons, which is totally coming through with that purchasing of a lottery ticket for some of you. It can expand your horizons, but that's also coming through with the Nine of Pentacles here. So you have this Nine of Pentacles reaching for what it is that you want, moving into the space of success, luxury, maybe a new position within work. There's many different ways that this can come through, Aquarius, but you have these vast vistas. You're being asked here to get outside the box, right? To kind of spread your wings, to widen potentially your knowledge, your understanding of things, your skills, your resources, expand your horizon as far as what you have thought was possible and what you can create with that Empress as possible, and what it is that you want. Expanding your horizons for some people is really just getting into this place, this position, this understanding that you can do, have, or be whatever it is you choose to be, whether it's a specific career. If there's something that you feel like you're lacking, there's always resources that can assist you with that. If you don't feel like maybe you have the skills, you can go back to school, you can talk to somebody. It really depends on where that is for you, kind of what sector as far as a career goes, and how you can open up those possibilities. Sometimes we can get stuck in this place that I don't know enough, or I can't learn this because, right? But if you start to look at it from a different point of view, if you expand your horizons as far as the way that you're currently thinking, you'll realize and you'll understand that possibilities are endless for you to get the resources or the skills that you may need. Sometimes that may be going back to school, to college, what have you, and it may just be that financial aid or grants or scholarships may be something that would work for you. But you never know unless you ask. So if you're not asking, right, you'll always get a no because you'll automatically shut yourself down. So don't do that. Open yourself up. Open up your mind. Open up the possibilities because they're always there, and they're always there for everybody. So expand your horizons. Get out of that thinking and open up the possibilities. What is it that you do now, Aquarius? That is something that you do that is creative. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you do, murals. Maybe you crochet or make afghans or that sort of thing, right? There is a place, there is a possibility, there is potential for all of that. And there are people that are looking for potentially what the services are, potentially what it is you create, or some of your knowledge to assist them with creating and doing as well. All right. Now you also have valiant courage. Take action with passion. Yes, passion is always, always the most amazing thing, and it can light a fire under you. When you are super, super passionate, Aquarius, you can move mountains. You can create out of nothing. There is so much possibility, so much potential when you are passionate. And sometimes it doesn't need to be a deep, deep, deep burning passion. Sometimes it is a passion that just lets you acknowledge that you have something to give, because we all do, Aquarius. You have a creative aspect about yourself. We all do, just in different ways. We all have strengths, we all have weaknesses. Focus on the weakness, excuse me, focus on your strengths and use those to your benefit, but also strengthen what you may feel are your weaknesses, and or delegate that out if you just don't feel like that is something that you're in a position to do at this time. Nobody says you have to do it all, Aquarius, and nobody says you have to do it alone. There's so much that you can do, and it's going to open up this beautiful, beautiful vastness that you maybe didn't even know existed, and sometimes that maybe you didn't feel like existed for you. There's this idea that, yeah, this person did it and that person can do it, but I'm not that type of person. And the thing is, Aquarius, as long as you feel like or think that way about yourself, that's going to remain true. Henry Ford said something to the effect of, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So shifting your beliefs, shifting your thoughts can really, really bring about this huge wish come true for you, right? As if wishing upon a lucky star, and then it just seems to happen. But you can do the work here, Aquarius, and create that for yourself. So this card does say do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You'll also have to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Yes, and that can be your thoughts, shifting your thoughts. That can be setting the intentions and putting them out there, right? Really coming, to this place where you are reaching for what it is that you want, and taking some action, expanding your horizons, getting some knowledge, getting some new skills if you feel like you need that. But also believe in yourself, Aquarius, because anything that you can see, right? Anything that you can see that anybody else has done, you can do as well. I think we talked about this in last week's reading about the 5 minute mile. As soon as somebody did that, before it didn't, there was an idea that it couldn't be done. And then as soon as somebody did it, then other people did it as well, because there was a new belief, a new understanding, a new, new information that came out because somebody was able to. So that opens up that space. There's many things, Aquarius, that you can be the first person, the pioneer, to do, and other people can follow suit. Or you can, something that you have already been interested in is something that you can do, create in your own fabulous, amazing, beautiful, brilliant way. This also says consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. So there is work to be done here, Aquarius. If you are working towards moving a position, creating your own business, creating more money, you can do that. The Empress is here reminding you that you can create what it is that you want. There is celebration here. So you have been reaching goals. You're just being reminded to continue to do the work. And, there is a wish that is coming true for you with this Three of Cups that is going to bring about a beautiful, brilliant, amazing celebration, because you deserve it, Aquarius. You deserve it. So money and career is looking pretty good for you this week, Aquarius. Just remember that there is always work to be done. How you choose to do that work, obviously, there's lots of examples in the readings, right? How you choose to do that work is your choice. Whether you're, really getting out there and being a hustler and doing all the things, you're shifting your mindset, or you're kind of, really looking at things and taking notice of patterns and maybe where there's self-sabotage. However that work works out for you, because it's different for all of us. Just like the idea of success, the idea of achievement, the idea of security, as far as money and career and life in general go, the idea of luxury, all of that is based on an individual kind of idea of what that means to us. So doing the work is the same. uh, right? You get to decide what works for you, and then really set out to doing that for yourself, co-creating with passion. All right, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. It does let you know every time I upload new readings, and it is free for you to subscribe to the channel, and it does help the Lucky Stars community to grow and thrive. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. And wait 1 second. Hopefully you guys are still here. I was going to pull one of these cards so quickly and just let you know what it says. So let's see. Ooh, and we got Steve Jobs. Now, some of the people in here aren't people that I would generally, but I'll digress. You got Steve Jobs. So how to make money for Steve Jobs, or what he thinks. So this could be an idea for some of you. Outsized vision, handheld products. Okay. How to keep the hold of the money is users can't be choosers. And how to give it meaning, the money a meaning, is having a reputation for having a reputation. So if that makes sense to some of you, these ones are a little bit, right? I don't know a lot about a lot of the people in here, but this message is for somebody who will understand this. So again, as always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.